All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Tidwell Taste Tour's back. Thanks for joining us again. This is the Delirium. I always hesitant to say this word.
Tremens?
Tremens, I think is how we pronounce it, but Tremens.
How would you say this in French?
In French? Tremens?
Tremens?
Yeah.
Tremor?
Yeah. Okay, so Delirium.
Tremens.
We're going to say Delirium Tremens here. I remember my good friend
Family
here.
brewery, huge.
It was in huge.
It's huge since 1654.
Yep.
I remember my friend and I here went to this nice bar in
We did.
Brussels
For
and
quite a few hours.
did not come out very well.
No.
8.5% alcohol by volume.
And then we met
We
Mr. Brussels.
like to call
after.
Mr. Belgium there.
The true Mr. Belgium was actually pretty cool though.
Yes, the American guy who
No,
said that.
The other one. The
Yeah,
actual-
another one from us that kept buying us St. Bernardus
Yes.
12s.
The one who took us to go see puppets.
Yeah, that guy said, "Oh, I speak French, but you get better service in English over here." Really? Don't think so.
Why is that? Because they know.
It's a lie.
It's a lie.
He didn't
He
speak French.
was a terrible person that Eric made us hang out with.
Eric made us hang out with.
I was
You're the one
he
who
was next to you.
'Cause-
I was talking to Mr. Belgium.
Yeah, well, he started talking to me, and you left me over there like a sitting duck talking to
So
this idiot.
What if he's watching right now?
I don't care. How you doing, Mr. Belgium?
It was nice
Oh.
having him.
If we were reviewing the Bernardus, is that what you said he kept buying?
No, that was
the actual Belgian
That
guy.
was a guy from actual Belgium who was awesome.
This guy was American from Texas,
Next to Eric.
whose mom or something lived in.
I don't believe it.
I don't
All
believe that
right,
either.
there we go. Delirium
And,
Tremens.
To being in Belgium.
Enough of your great stories. Let's talk about this beer.
It's always nice and just refreshing. Like, I think it's a little old. Tastes a little old. But
It's a little so good though.
And I guess the pink elephants is you'll see pink elephants when you drink it. I don't know.
yes, that is the
idea.
that is the idea is that the idea is that it's a high alcohol and it tastes so good that you hallucinate for as much as you drink, and which obviously does not happen when you drink. It's a
Yeah.
Depressing.
it's a funny thing to
Right.
you know.
It's just one of those classic Belgian jokes.
They could
That
put
isn't
some,
just a statue
they could put
pissing.
some acid in or something.
Yeah, the
You don't
statue
know.
pissing thing is really stupid. The mannequin piss. I remember seeing that. It's just like, okay,
It's
it's a boy pissing.
It is the monument of Belgium. It's their
All right,
pride.
Delirium Tremens.
It's good. It's a nice golden
It's
ale.
Belgian.
I mean, not as much to it as I remember.
Doesn't blow you away, but it's still
It's
solid.
good. I'm gonna give it a 7. I'm gonna give it much more than that, just because there are Belgian Goldens that I've had that are probably a lot fresher, I will say, but that are a lot
I
better.
think it's actually
There
really
is a
good.
date stamp. I don't see where it's.
Well, it's actually not notched. It should be notched, but it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7.
I'll give it a 7.5.
Yeah, I'm going 7.5.
Yeah, sounds about right. I mean, it's
Definitely
very,
not bad.
yeah, it's good. It's very smooth for.
It's not quite as fizzy as the last one.
Yeah,
No,
it's
it's
nice.
Why?
more
Nice.
smoother.
Slightly,
Is
just
it?
slightly.
It's more like a 25-75 ratio of foam to beer, which is good.
Yeah, it's
Well, you want a nice head.
With course.
A luxurious head.
a nice luxurious head.
with Belgian beers, you do want 25 to 75 is good for
Yeah.
Belgian beers. I mean that's what you
And
want.
they pour them in and take the knife and they
Yes,
cut it off.
and in the Netherlands,
Do you ever use it?
Yeah, sometimes when I'm bored.
You
No,
don't.
I mean when you pour it.
I mean, yeah, when I pour it and I'm bored, I use it.
Oh.
you don't.
My customers don't give a shit about that.
Well, right, but in the Netherlands and Belgium, they
Yeah.
do care about that. It's a big deal, and
They have a glassware for every
yes,
bottle.
and you use it for every. But I mean, obviously, this is the official glassware.
Yeah,
for
so
Delirium.
this is really like for the Belgians that we've been trying in the recent episode. The Fat Tuesday plastic.
Is-
How many ounces is this?
Certainly.
probably 12.
Yeah,
12-ounce
it's like
cup is really, it does
It
just.
brings out the
Capture
flavor.
the aroma.
Yeah.
Mine's breaking too, so
Yeah,
that's
but-
pretty good.
Yeah.
They're not too durable, but
It's worth it.
I mean it's not bad.
Yeah,
It's better than a tulip. It's better than a chalice.
Come on. So Anyway,
So good episode.
we're going downhill quick, ladies and
This is a
gentlemen.
good episode.
We got, so you gave it a 7 or 7.5?
3 7.5.
3 7.5, 1 7.0. I'm the tough critic here, and that's rare.
Especially on a Belgian.
Yeah. It just doesn't blow me away. I've had, like, if you compare this,
But it's solid.
compare this Belgian to, like, Duvel or something, it's not even close to the same league, I think.
But what's Duvel's alcohol?
8.5.
Yeah, Duvel's.
Duvel's way better. This is good. I still think this is
That's
a
why
little bit old.
Duvel's everywhere.
Yeah. I do think this is a little bit old, though. I don't think it's as fresh as it could be.
So not even fair to rate it.
I know enough of what it tastes like in a normal circumstance, but I think 7.5 would be the highest rating I would give it to.
Fair enough.
In comparison.
Fair enough.
Check out the Delirium Tremens from the Huge. What'd you say? What'd you call it? Huge brewery.
Yeah, they've been huge since 1654.
8.5% alcohol. Taster will be back. Thanks for joining us.
How do you say it?
Yeah, I'll have another
French?
episode.
I don't know. League? Something?
Huge. They're huge. That's what it means, Eric.
We're gonna go with huge.
Okay.
I'm going huge. Family brewery huge.
It's the
There.
American pronunciation.
Everywhere. Bring it home.
It's home. We're done.
You already did it? You already brought it
Brought it
home?
home.
No, bring it home again.
Taster will be back.
Give
All
it a
right.